Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda
Nityananda, and welcome back after this beautiful Baba Samadhi Darshan with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as we are getting ready to enter into the next round of power manifestation. As always, directly after the Darshan, we are manifesting the Shaktis of Paramashivam. Today, we've been changing the temperature of our own body, of objects, and in this round, we're going to change the body temperature of a partner remotely. So, requesting all of you to reach out to a partner, that can be any family member, any teamily member, and give them a brief introduction about the power manifestation science. If they already feel cold, you can increase their body temperature as well. So let us all get ready and connect to a partner.
Yes. Jeremy, you can change your body temperature also, but this time you try with a distant object. You can connect with the nearby object. You can take an object, put it in front of you in a distance, and you can try that. I want everyone to participate and so get your partner. Jeremy, you get your partner and you are going to change the body temperature of the partner. So please, everyone, all the participants, please get your partner, activate, means actively participate. It's very important.
Understand, this is one of the very unique powers which can be very useful even in our day-to-day life. How many times do we feel the weather is too hot or too cold? How many times even the body processes, our digestion, our metabolism in general, is depending on our body's ability to produce heat. So the ability to change our body temperature is directly related to the health that we experience. The ability of the body to handle stressful situations. See, when your ego is triggered, you will feel your head will become hot and your temper will become short. But if you're able to cool yourself down consciously, you will have a very calm mind. You will have a long attention span and you will be able to withstand the external influences. All right, so with this, let us all now get ready. Connect to Swamiji in your third eye. Start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivaham, as we enter into this round of the power manifestation.
Hara Hara Mahadev, नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्रयम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय नित्यानन्दाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं नित्यानन्दाय नमः।
Nataraja, taka dimi taka junu Nataraja, talang taka dimi Nataraja, dom dom taka dimi Nataraja, taka 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 Nataraja, taka dimi taka junu Nataraja, talang taka dimi Nataraja, dom dom takita takatilita, dom takita dom takita takatilita, takita dom takita dom takatili takita dom takita dom takatili dom takita dom takita takatili dom takita dom takita takatilita.
ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருப்பாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு தினம் ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருப்பாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு என்று இயலிசை நாடகமாய் முத்தமிழ் இயற்றிய நாயகனே தகதிமி தாளமொடு இல்லையில் ஆடிடும் தாண்டவனே இன்மைக்கும் ஈரேழு பிறவிக்கும் துயர் நீக்க பிறந்தோடி வருகின்ற யமையாலும் நடராஜா வயமாகி மயமாகி வலியாகி ஒலியாகி சித்தத்துள் முக்தி தர நித்யனாய் வந்தவா நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நமசிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க அண்டாண்டம் பிண்டாண்டம் அதில் ஆடிய கூத்தணி நாடலை பார்த்திடவே ஆண்டாண்டு காலமொடு மானிட கூட்டமும் ஏங்கியதே ஆடுகின்றான் ஒரு பாதம் தூக்கி அவன் கூத்தனாக மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு திரணனா திரணனா திரணா திரணா திரணனா திரணனா திரணா திரணா சனி சரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சரி மகனி சனி பம பமரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சரி மகனி சனி பம பமரி சனி திரணா திரணா திரணனா திரணனா திரணா tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi சிதம்பர திரு சபையில் நயமுடன் ஆடிடும் நர்த்தனனே உமையாம்பிகை நாயகனே உன்னை பாடிட வந்தேனே நால்வர் புகழ் பாடும் ஆடிய பாதத்தை நான் தொழ வேண்டும் அடியார்க்கும் அடியோனே அண்ட சராசரனே உடுக்கை ஒளிதனிலே இருமொழியை தந்திட்ட தாண்டவனே முதல் மொழி தமிழ் மொழியாய் மறுபுறம் வடமொழி உயிர் மொழியாய் மதி மாறாமல் மனம் போகாமல் விதி சேராமல் உன்னை பற்றிடுவேன் 64 கலை கட்டிடவே அருள் புரிந்திடு எம் அம்பல தரசே அச்சை அல்ல நீ அச்சம் நீக்கவே அண்டம் வந்த என் அம்பலவாணனே நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நமசிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் ஆடுகின்றான். அவன் கூத்தனாக திருப்பாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான். பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு தினம் ஆடுகின்றான். ஒரு பாதம் தூக்கி அவன் கூத்தனாக மறையோதுகின்றான். பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு இயலிசை நாடகமாய் முத்தமிழ் இயற்றிய நாயகனே, தட்டதிமி தாளமொடு தில்லையில் ஆடிடும் தாண்டவனே. பயமாகி மயமாகி வலியாகி ஒளியாகி சித்தத்துள் முக்தி தர நித்யனாய் வந்தவா. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க, நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க, இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க, நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க, இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க, இமை
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Ananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham
Nityanandam. So all of you can now post your results. What all you manifested. You can post everything in your chat. I'm seeing few people temperature went up. Jeremy, it's very good. Increasing. So also I have not. Okay. See, everyone can post in what all object means. What is the partner? Where is he near you, or did you contact him through phone? You can give that detail also. So it makes a difference. So put your details, which partner and from where which distance you manifested the power.
This is specifically for the power manifestation, and yes, for the power manifestation, not only consent, you should always give the context to the person also, so they understand what is actually happening. Actually, for the remote vision, that is the same. Oftentimes, the third eye will not reveal a location to you if the person who is present in that location is not aligned with that. If they are not willing to reveal this location, you will not see it in your third eye. Since it is intelligence, it is not you forcing your eyesight into some place. It is intelligence revealing it to you. So when you do remote viewing for another person, wanting to explain how their house looks like, always ask for approval, and then the third eye will reveal the location also. Yes. So Ma Nataraja Sarupini, if you can share the contact, either your e-citizen ID, you can find that in the e-citizen portal, or the email which you have registered. Both works, then our healers can reach out to you. And we have noted down your email as well, Jeremy. So the causes will reach out. Okay, requesting everyone. So it is on. No, this is for this power manifestation. The change in heat is for this power manifestation. It is only heating. No, you can reduce the temperature also. Yes. It is the same principle fundamentally. So yes. All right. Thank you all for sharing. There's still some more people in the room who have not shared their power manifestation result. Requesting all of you to share and to participate sincerely. See, when we have this opportunity to manifest the Shaktis of Paramashiva, when we sit with will persistence, go through our ups and downs that might come throughout the power manifestation, and we manifest the power successfully, simply expansion will happen not only in this power manifestation, but in other areas of our life also. See, whenever we are manifesting conscious inner space, that is useful for everything that we do. Even when it goes to so small things as cooking. If you are unconscious while you're cooking, the quality of the food reduces. If you bring consciousness into your business deals, naturally you will be able to speak into other people's listening. If you're agitated about their words, you're not listening to them, naturally you will not be able to convince them to strike a deal with you. So it is a multi-dimensional thing that you can manifest. Somebody describes it as a conscious currency, which is not only useful even in this loka, in this realm, it is useful even in higher worlds. So once the time comes to leave this body behind, if you build yourself on conscious currency, you can use it in other lokas as well. With this said, we are now going to move on to the next jnana segment, which is essentially exactly on that topic. It's about the art of listening. How does listening impact our life, and how do we achieve the state of pure listening? Let us listen to Swamiji as he reveals these powerful secrets to us.
Listen, I am talking to you is today's title. They have a wonderful title. Listen, I am talking to you. Listen, I am talking to you is today's title. They have a wonderful title. Listen, I am talking to you. In Vedanta, in the Eastern spiritual science, the first step for spiritual growth is Shravana. There is a beautiful Sanskrit word. Shravana means listening. Nothing else, just listening. Actually, when I started reading few Vedantic scriptures, I started thinking, how could this be? How could a person grow spiritually just by listening? And again, when Buddha starts, he also starts with an idea, right listening. First thing he says is right listening. And again in the modern day, one of the great enlightened master, J. Krishnamurthy, he says, just by listening, you can become enlightened. You can achieve the goal. You can realize your potentiality. You can realize your soul just by listening. Again and again, all the masters are insisting on listening. Let me explain the idea Shravana. Shravana is not just listening. It is taking the whole thing. We can't translate the idea of Shravana just with the word listening. See, you are listening thousands of things. Now that you are listening, the child is crying also. Somewhere she is crying, creating some sound. You are listening, but you are not taking in. Taking things in is totally different. Listening is totally different. When I say, listen, I am talking to you, I want you to take in or just drink. When Jesus says, drink me, eat me, he means just listen to the words intensely. The intense listening itself can liberate you. And there's a beautiful saying or sutra in a Upanishad. Upanishad means it's a basic scripture for Vedanta, for Eastern religions. All Eastern religions are born out of Upanishad only, whether it is Buddhism or Jainism or Sikhism or Hinduism, everything is born out of Upanishads. Upanishad is the basic scripture out of which everything has come out. Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Hinduism, whatever you think Eastern religions, including Taoism. All Eastern religions are outcome of the Upanishads. The Upanishad, there is a beautiful saying. The Guru says towards the disciple, that art thou, that art thou, that art thou, means Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. You are that 9 times, and disciple becomes enlightened. That's all. Nothing else. Just right listening can do so much. Let me first explain what is wrong listening. Then you will be able to understand what I mean by the word right listening. Only when you understand what is wrong listening, you will be able to understand what is right listening. Listening without inner chattering. If you can just listen without inner chattering, usually when I speak, when you are hearing, just see what all the process you are doing. You will be taking notes. I always tell people, the person who takes notes, he misses the discourse now and after both. I tell you, people ask me, Swamiji, I forget what to do, that's why I am taking notes. See, do you forget your name? When people ask you your name, you don't forget. Because it is a basic thing for your life. Same way, the truth which I am speaking is basic thing for your life. If it is going to help you, it will be in your memory. If you forget, better you forget it. The earlier you forget, better for you. If it is not going to help you, naturally, you will not remember. If you really feel connected towards this truth, you cannot forget. And all you need to do is how to make yourself feel connected with this truth, that's all. If you don't feel connected, even if you take notes, please be very clear, it is not going to help you. And I have seen people continuously taking notes. And then it will be lying there in their house. When they shift home or when they clean their house, it will be there. Oh, they will take it and dust it and see. Oh, from India one young Swami came, all that notes. Put it in the dustbin, that's all. You will spend all your time taking notes just to put it in the dustbin. That is what usually things happen only in this way. First thing, if it is truth, if at all it is going to help you, never bother about taking notes. Simply it will penetrate your being. It will penetrate your being. The truth has got such a power, so much of effect. It can heal you and transform you. You don't need to remember it. That will remember you. Satya means which you don't need to remember, which is. See, the moment you try to remember, please be very clear, it is not truth. For example, do you try to remember, do you take notes how to sit on a chair? No. You know it, how the chair will be and how you are supposed to sit. It is a truth for you. So anything becomes truth. You don't have to take notes to remember it. Try only to feel connected to what I say. Never try to take notes. When you try to take notes, you miss the present for the sake of future. And one more thing. My words are such. Is so powerful. It comes always with energy. The words are not dead words. It is from experience. So if you just allow these words to work on you, that is enough. In the early times, the only sadhana, means the spiritual practice the disciples will do is they will just sit with Guru. Guru will continuously speak. That is why the Upanishad means literally sitting, that's all. It doesn't mean anything else. Sitting. Upanishad means the literal translation of that Sanskrit word is sitting. The disciples are just supposed to sit in the presence of the master and he will continuously speak. That's all. You don't need to do anything because the words have got so much of power. The words of the master is words from experience, words from enlightenment. It has got power. You don't need to do anything. Just the words will do everything. It's almost like an operation. Master sits, disciples are sitting. Just the words, the whole personality, our whole mental setup of disciple is rearranged and organized, elevated to the different consciousness, to the different level. Simple words of the master is more than enough. It can do miracles on your being. All you need to do is just sit with a relaxed mind. Never even bother that you should be able to remember all these things. The moment you start thinking, I should remember all these things, you have created pressure in you. Over. The stress, the pressure, that is enough, you will forget everything. The moment you create the pressure, I should remember you, or the moment you create the pressure, you should remember whatever is said, whatever is explained here. Only your conscious mind will listen to me. Your being will never listen to me. Never create that pressure. Just sit in a very playful way. Think, if at all I understand, I understand. Otherwise it's okay. When you sit and chat with your friend, do you think, oh, I should take notes, I should not forget all these things? No. You don't take notes. You don't think that I should remember everything. No. You sit in a very casual way, but you never forget the words of your friends. Why? You feel connected. The words go into your being. See, you never take notes. You never sit with attention. I should remember all the words, whatever he says. You never sit. There is no intention. But all the words uttered by your friends, you simply remember. Because there is no pressure. Again, now I tell you, don't create pressure in your being. Don't create pressure in your being. Don't think you should remember all these words later on. Don't think you should take notes. Don't think I am giving you some knowledge. Actually, if you have a little bit of intelligence, you will be able to understand every day I am speaking the same thing. I tell you, I am telling the open business secret. I am speaking the same thing. Just I am playing with words, that's all. Nothing else. I can't speak anything else. There is nothing else to be told. All I can say is only one or two things. Just be beyond mind. Be beyond thoughts. These are the one or two things I can say. I tell the same thing in a different way. People think there are so many books, oh Swamiji has spoken so many things. It is not true. I speak only one thing. Same thing I am speaking in a different way. Maybe I change stories, that's all. I change my jokes, that's all. Otherwise, truth is same. I am speaking the same thing. Not only last 2 years, even if I speak 20 more years, not 20, 40 more years, I speak also, I am going to speak the same thing only. I will be speaking the same thing only. The very words have got tremendous power. First thing, you don't have to think. You don't have to bother. I should remember all these things. If at all you really feel connected, you will not be able to forget it. You will not be able to forget it. Vivekananda says beautifully. If your heart book opens, you don't need any other book. If your heart book doesn't open, no book can help you. If your heart book doesn't open, if your Hridaya or if your being doesn't open, no book can help you. If it opens, you don't need any book. Both the way you don't need book. Same way, if your heart feels connected to me, you don't need to take notes. Because whatever I say will simply go into your being, will become your being, will become your life, will become your blood. It will start vibrating in your being. You will not be able to forget. Simply you can't do anything. And try to go against it, you will not be able to go. In our meditation camps, many people, after the camp, they come and tell me, Swamiji, what have you done to me? I'm not able to smoke now. I'm not able to drink. I'm not able to do what I used to do usually. What has happened to me? I'm living in a different way. I tell them simply, I don't tell anything. It's not that I give them instruction. The alchemy process is such, the meditation has got so much of power. And the words of the master is so powerful, simply you can't help it. Simply your whole being will follow. It's like you are put on the track. You can't do anything else. So if at all you feel connected, you don't need to take notes. Because you'll be able to remember everything. If you don't feel connected, again you don't need notes, because notes is not going to help you. If you don't feel connected, even if you take notes and take it to the home, it's not going to help you. Because when the words are heard directly from the master, it has got power behind it. And I tell you one thing, many people try to tell me, Swamiji, why not let me listen to your audio CDs? Let me listen to your DVDs. I won't be able to come to the ASP. Why don't you initiate me as a healer? They want to become healer. They tell me, no, I can't come to the 2 days weekend workshop. I'll just see your DVD. And I'll just see your audio CD. Please initiate me. I tell them, still we have not discovered method to give remote control healing, initiation. We don't know this remote healing or postal initiation. Only when you sit in front, the words will play. Words will have such an impact on you. It will play such a major role in your transformation, because the words have got power. Words have got energy. When you listen to the audio CD or through books, you will understand what I say, but you will not be able to realize what I mean. Understanding what I say is different. Realizing what I mean is different. That is why in Sanskrit, we use a beautiful word called mantra. Mantra is not a discourse. Whenever it comes from an enlightened person, it is called mantra. When it comes from a normal person, it is called pravachana. Pravachana is different, mantra is different. Whenever anything comes from master, it is called mantra. And one more thing, in mantra, you can't even alter the grammatical mistakes. The master does some grammar mistakes. You can't alter. It is called arshak prayoga. Even his mistakes are accepted. Whatever language he uses, that is the language. You can't alter even a pronouncing method in mantras, because the very expression has got the power. Very expression has got the power. And one more thing, when you listen to a mantra, you can't have a judging mind. And if you listen without judging mind, whatever you listen will become a mantra for you. If you can just sit and listen without the judging mind, anything can transform your life. Not only my discourse, even a sound of a bamboo can transform your life. I should tell you a beautiful story. In Zen, there is something called Zen cones. The masters call the disciples and give them one word and ask them to meditate on it. It's almost like a puzzle. One small cone. The master will call the disciple and tell the disciple, go and find out what is the sound of one hand clapping. Sound of one hand clapping. How can you create a sound by one hand? The disciple will be asked to meditate on it. This guy, what he can do? He will sit. Whatever answer he comes and gives, he will have a blow because it will not be right answer. And Zen masters used to beat also. They will not just say, they used to beat. And whatever they come and say, the disciple comes and says, it will be wrong. Once a disciple is fed up. Finally he comes and says, Master, I don't know what is sound of one hand clapping. But now I know one thing. Because I am sitting in this forest for so many years, now I started speaking with the trees. Trees have started relating with me. I am able to hear their moods or their feelings. I am able to just feel their experiences. I don't know what is happening to me. The master says, you got it. This is what? The sound of one hand clapping. Means actually it is a technique to put you into the silence. Usually when you hear something, you will be so restless. You will always try to judge the whole thing. You will continuously try to judge things. You will be continuously judging. Judging. That's all. It's like you will be downholing everything. The post offices, they will have a box. There will be so many small boxes in that big box. And every small box will have one city's name on it. San Francisco, LA, San Jose, Oklahoma. They will read the letter address and they will put the letters in that box so that they can pack it. The sorting will be done. Same way, in your mind also, you will be continuously downholing my words. The moment I make some statement, you take this word and you process it and downhole it. Either you put it in the box of acceptance or okay, he says, let me listen. There are 5-6 boxes. Or let me follow. Or no, this is not going to work. You have so many boxes. You try to downhole my words. The moment you downhole it, you lost the whole thing. You lost the effort. You are not listened. You are not listening. You are doing two processes. One is listening and another one is judging. When I say listen, I am talking to you. I say, don't judge, just listen. Just listen without even judging, without even bothering about understanding it. People come and ask me, Swamiji, I don't know English, can I attend the meditation camp? In India, when I do meditation camp in the regional languages, they ask me, I don't know the particular language, can I attend the program? I tell them, you are the right person to attend. At least you will sit without chattering, inner chattering. You will just sit in front of me. That is all we need. Actually, if you can just sit without having the inner chattering, simply the message can be transmitted. What I want to say will be simply expressed. Whatever I can say, I'll be able to express it in silence. In much better way, I'll be able to express it in silence than through words. I can't teach in silence, because if I stop talking, you will start talking inside you. There is a beautiful sloka. Shankara sings about Shiva, Dakshinamurti. Chitram Vadadaro Mule, Vriddha Sishya Guru Yuva, Gurostu Maunam Vyagyanam, Sishyastu Chinna Samsaya. The translation of this verse is, oh, what a great surprise. A small boy is sitting as a guru, as a master, and all elderly people, his grandfather's age, they are all sitting as a disciple and listening to him under this banyan tree. What great surprise. Just by his silence, he is able to transform the lives. He is able to transmit the ultimate knowledge. People ask me, Swamiji, why don't you also teach in silence? Like Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti is the incarnation of Shiva. He is considered to be a very young person who became enlightened. He is a guru of young age. He has become a master in a very young age. All his disciples are very elderly persons. He used to just sit with them, and the disciples used to get enlightened. People ask me, Swamiji, why don't you teach through silence? I tell them, I can teach, but you will not be able to listen. If I stop talking, you will start talking inside you. I am continuously talking so that at some time you will feel tired of judging me and drop the judging attitude. That is why I use so much of different techniques. So many different techniques. Such a complicated methods. So that at some time you will feel tired and drop the inner chattering. You will stop judging. You will start listening. The moment you stop judging, you really start listening. The moment you start listening, in that very moment you become enlightened. Jai Krishnamurti says, right listening is God. People go and ask him, Master, please help us to become enlightened. Please give us your grace. He always used to tell, right listening is God. Just listen, that's enough. Listening itself can liberate you. Just the simple listening. You may be thinking, how can it be? We have complicated our whole structure. When you are listening, either you agree with me or you reject what I say. Both the way you are rejecting. Please be very clear, even if you agree with what I say, mentally, you are rejecting in a way. Because the moment you agree with me, you will put me in the agreeing box. You are never going to open that box. That is the problem. You will put me in the agreeing box. You will tell, all right, one more good lecture. Or I have seen some people will be planning. After the lecture, I should go near Swami and tell, Swamiji, you spoke well. As if you have discovered something newly. I spoke well, that I know. I am not sitting and waiting for your certificate. And I always see, when I speak, people will be calculating what they should come and tell me. Just to get my attention. Actually, that is not going to help. I have always seen people planning about what to tell me, and they will miss what I am speaking. After that, they will come and tell me, oh, Swamiji, you spoke so wonderful. I think such a wonderful thing. You spoke beautifully. I just catch them, come, what I spoke, tell me. Oh, that Swamiji, that, you spoke nicely. That and all, you don't ask me. I spoke nicely, but they can't say what I spoke. When you continuously judge, even if you agree with me, you may agree, but you will not realize what I say. Listening is an art. It's a wonderful art. It's like open your whole being and relax. Never allow any judgment to happen in your being. Whatever words come, allow these words to penetrate you, that's all. Nothing else is necessary. Allow these words just to penetrate you without judging it. The moment you start judging, you keep me only in the conscious level. You don't let me go into your being level. First thing, creating pressure that you should remember means trying to take notes outside or inside. There is one more thing. You try to take notes inside also sometime. You think, oh, this I should remember and go and tell my friends. Many people, when they sit in my discourse, they will try to remember. They will think, oh, this I should go and tell my wife. This I should go and tell my mother-in-law. This I should go and tell my daughter-in-law. Or they will think, tomorrow I should surely bring her. She should listen to all these things. Please be very clear, I am talking to you. Listen, I am talking to you. The moment you decide, I'll go and tell this to this person, that person, you have stopped that present moment. You have stopped listening. You escape from that present moment. You are not listening anymore. My words are not going to touch you anymore because you are already preparing for tomorrow's discourse, for your discourse. You are already preparing for your tomorrow's discourse. Please be very clear. Don't prepare your dialogues or don't prepare for your sermon from my discourse. Sermon in the house. That is what continuously all of us are doing. One person came and started weeping in front of me. Swamiji, I am suffering. Please give me some solution. My wife is torturing me. I asked him, what's your profession? He said, I am a doctor. What she is doing? She is BABL. BABL means lawyer in India. India lawyer. I asked him, she doesn't go to court? He said, no Swamiji, she argues in the house itself. She argues in the house itself. Don't prepare statements and stories to support your argument in the house. Most of the time, we pick up all these ideas and start thinking, next time I should tell this to my friends. Next time, I should tell all these things to my brother or my wife, my son, all these things. When you start preparing for your lecture, you miss my lecture. You miss the effort. You may have the meaning, but you will miss the effort. Two things. You may have what I mean, but you will not have what is. It's like in Sanskrit, that is what they call it in a two-way. One is the linguistic and phonetic part. Linguistic part is understanding the meaning. Phonetic part is the very vibration. With Master's words, the very vibration is living. If you can just listen to those vibrations without bothering about understanding, without even bothering about judging, you will be able to penetrate into the core of my message. People ask me, Swamiji, do you mean to say that we should not understand what you say? I tell you, even if you try, you can't understand. This is the truth. You may think that you understood, that's all. We may think we understood, but we can never understand. Because my dictionary is different, your dictionary is different. When I say the word soul, if you go and refer the Oxford Dictionary, you can never have the meaning in which I expressed. when I say the word God, it's a living energy for me. When you use the word God, it is just an idea. It is only an idea. If you understand this one story, it will be really nice. In one of his discourses, Vivekananda says, Ramakrishna is an incarnation, God himself. Some of Ramakrishna's disciples, they asked Vivekananda, how can you say that? We are also his disciples. You can say he's an enlightened man, but how can you say he's a God himself? There is too much. This is too much. Usually these masters, the older they are, the more respect they receive. And if they are died long ago, they receive more respect. When they are living, they are never respected. When they are living, you can see all the masters' life. They are stoned, crucified, murdered, everything. The moment they are gone, people will start worshipping. As long as they are there, they will become only troubled. The moment they are gone, they will be given all the puja. That's a beautiful saying. The grandfather, as long as he is alive, he will be staying outside in the outhouse. The moment he dies, his photograph will be there in the main hall. As long as he is alive, he will be there in the outhouse. The moment he dies, his photograph will be there in the main hall. He can come into the house only as a photograph. Same way with the masters also. When they are gone, we start respecting them. As long as they are there, we take them for granted. So, these guys, they say, no. How can he be God? You can say he's an enlightened person. We can't say he's a God. Then Vivekananda asked them, what do you know by the word God? What do you know by the word God? He asks. The disciple replies, God means omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Vivekananda asks, what do you mean by the word omnipotent? Means he can do everything. He can do anything. What do you mean by the word omnipresent? He is everywhere. Everywhere means what? He is in this pillar, he is in this person, he is in this chair, he is everywhere. He is in this pillar means the pillar and he are two different things are same. He started arguing. Vivekananda started arguing. The disciples slowly backed out. No, that much and all I don't know. I just know God means omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Then Vivekananda makes a beautiful statement. All your idea about God is your idea about God. It is not God itself. Ramakrishna is far higher, superior than all your ideas about God. He says beautifully, whatever idea you have about God is just an idea. Your idea is far more higher than all your ideas, is just beyond your mind. With this one story, you can understand, whatever you know is just words. If I say a few words, you will try to understand those words with the words which you already know. You learned some words in the schools, in the universities, in the colleges. If I speak something, you will try to refer those words quick way and you will make a meaning out of those understandings. You will make meaning for my words from your dictionary. Words are mine, dictionary is yours. That is where the problem starts. You think you understand, but I tell you, the spiritual truths can neither be uttered nor understood. I am continuously speaking not to make you understand what is truth, but to make your inner chattering tired, so that you will feel a little tired and stop judging. That is the reason continuously I am speaking day in and day out. There is not even a single day I don't give a discourse. It's like my food. Every day I'm speaking. In last 2 years, they have recorded 3,000 DVDs. 3,000 different discourses they have recorded in last 2 years. I don't know how I spoke. Continuously, things are happening. I'm speaking not to make somebody understand what is truth, but to make them understand only when you drop your inner chattering, you can realize or experience what is truth. When I say listen, I'm talking to you. I mean just listen. Neither try to take notes in the notebooks or in the mind. Taking notes in the mind means thinking. Let me go and repeat this to my husband, to my wife. She should learn all these things. In my meditation camps, I always tell people, husband, wives or relatives should not should not sit next to each other. Because if I support the husbands, immediately they will turn towards wife. Listen. If I support the wives, the wives will listen. How many times I told you? And Swami says only you will understand. I will be speaking and there another one, commentary will be going on. Actually, nobody thinks I am speaking to them. People always pass my words. Passing the buck. People always think what Swami says is truth, but I am not so bad. What he says, something applies to me, but not everything. Maybe the other things he's speaking for the next person. That is the problem when we give the common discourses, the public lectures. Everybody thinks, oh, this is not for me, this is for that person. As long as I don't touch your ego, I massage your ego, you take all those words as said to you. You think, oh, this is for me, this is for me, this is for me. The moment I touch your ego, the moment I touch where you have your investments, you start telling, no, this is not for me. I think this is for the next person. I think this is for that person, not for me. We just escape if something is directly addressed to our being. And be very clear, if you feel that some words are not for you, that is specially for you. Straight away to you. Don't try to pass the buck to the next person. And everybody passes the buck to the next person. Finally, only chairs listen to me. That is what happens. Finally, only chairs get enlightened. Only chairs and the tables get enlightened. Because everybody thinks, oh, this is for that person. This is for that person. This is for that person. Finally, it reaches only the chairs and carpets. It never reaches any living beings. First thing, don't think this is for somebody. And don't prepare to repeat this to somebody else. And one more thing. If you repeat even the same words without even changing a comma or a full stop, if you repeat exactly the same thing to somebody without you experiencing it, you will be harming that person. Please be very clear. What you say is not important. From which level of consciousness you say is important. What you say is not important. From which level of consciousness you say is important. And what you hear is not important. With which level of consciousness you hear is important.
Yes. beautifully Swamiji has revealed the deeper insights into the arts of listening. How is it that we always immediately jump to the other people when we listen to any advice, when we listen to any teaching? How is it that we always think of the flaws of the other person instead of first thinking of how we can apply it to our own life? Let us now get ready and actually enter into an internalization exercise. Understand, internalization means internalizing and applying it to your inner space. So exact what is requested of us. When we hear the new powerful cognitions, the first thing we should do is hit our inner space, the cognitions we already carry, with that truth and see what stands after that. So it doesn't mean that we have to buy into everything that we hear, but we should listen first without any judgment. Then we should apply it to what we already believe, what we feel we already know. And when we do that, we will see what actually stands in the end. If we don't listen from the get-go, we miss the whole thing and we miss the opportunity for expansion also. So let us now enter into the art of listening.
Yes. So we can now do the process. So now we are going to listen to yourself. So now sit and ask yourself any problem, any problem you are facing right now at this moment. You can ask the basic question: Who am I? So now sit for 5 minutes. Just sit and listen. Just let it go. What's happening inside you? Whatever it is happening, just let it go. You just be a witness and listen to what all happening inside you. And at one point, you will reach a point and you can question yourself that who am I? Who is that who's thinking all those things? From where is the source? From all those things, it's happening. Just analyze and find out where these thoughts are. Just like mind is just like a small kid. If you tell him, keep quiet, do this, do that, he will never obey. Just you watch him very relaxed way. Slowly, in a relaxed way. Let him go around the hall. Just sit and watch him. You will see within 2-3 minutes, he will just do what he wants. Any problem. So, obviously, all your problems, thoughts, whatever it is arising, just be a witness and question yourself: Who am I?
So we're going to also project this step of the exercise, which is going to be a 2-step exercise on the screen. And if you have any questions or doubts, please let us know as we are now going to enter into this process. Yes, Nityanandam everyone.
And
Let us now move on to the next step. Next, just analyze your thoughts. What are you thinking? What's going on in your mind? You will see there is so much of disconnected, and it is literally like Maharaj told, like a young child just running around from here to there. And yeah, you can maybe share your own experience from what you've written down. What have you witnessed going on in your inner space as you write down all the thoughts? Requesting all the participants to share whatever has been revealed in the inner space. This is one of the beautiful exercises just to witness the irrational behavior of our mind. And then we depend on it so much. Literally, when we make our decisions, we will listen to what is going on in our head and we will make the decisions based on that. But when we take a step back and we just listen in to the wild, irrational behavior of our mind, you'll understand that this is not the way to go. We have to go beyond the mind. And we are learning the science to do so. Be it through unclutching, be it through completion, even through power manifestation, establishing ourselves in the state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. We can fall deeper and deeper into that no mind state. We can literally make the mind redundant.
yes, so please, all of you share. Jeremy said, what are those massive necklaces you wear? Those are kandis, that part of traditional wearings. We wear this as giving our respect to the knowledge we share, to the knowledge of Swamiji has given us. As a respect to our knowledge of our Hindu tradition, we wear this, and we, as Acharya, we have to wear this.
Yes, it's literally the traditional wear that an Acharya is supposed to wear. And yes, it is the same size Rudraksha, but only those are like, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000 Rudrakshas on one mala. Yes. So Rudraksha is capable of holding the spiritual energy for a long time. So it's literally supposed to hold the space for the Acharya. Yeah, what you have is very common as a japa mala to count the amount of repetition for the mantra that you chant. This is for a different purpose. Yes. So requesting all the participants. See, this exercise is actually as simple as it is. It's very beautiful to see where your mind is straying. What is happening in your inner space if you sincerely pay attention to it? So many times we feel that our thinking is straight, and even when we follow the rut, when we lay in our bed and we cannot stop thinking, we still think that there is a logic behind our thought trend. We still think that there is a reasoning behind it. But this exercise actually shows us that it is completely irrational. And the thoughts that we create in our inner space, that appear in our inner space, are completely unrelated. So if you have not performed this exercise sincerely now, take some few minutes and just literally just pen down everything that comes up in your inner space. Since we have already reached today's end of this session, it's already time to conclude today's Paramashivoham Level-1. Thank you all so much for sticking with us till the end. And if you want, you can maybe share your favorite powerful cognition from the day. There were so many jnana sessions, so many exercises and meditations. Maybe share which session you enjoyed the most. And actually, if you would like to give some feedback on what you would like to see, you can also share that. So we can upgrade and implement whatever you guys celebrate the most, whatever you guys enjoy the most. So we can deliver these great truths from Swamiji in a format that you enjoy the most. Ma Wave and May is sharing coffee. All right. Okay.
So, so we'll conclude today, and as usual tomorrow morning. So all of you should join the yoga session, which is very important for our spiritual as well as the success of the outer world.
Yes, as always, we will be there. Both of us will be there for the yoga session. So join us and let's align to the Guru Bhag that Swamiji has given for us to do the daily Nityananda Yoga. Let us all sit straight with our head, neck and spine in a straight line. Hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Let us bow down in deep gratitude to Swamiji and chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Tat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashivapam Panamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Nithyanandam, everyone. Hope to see you all again tomorrow.
Nityanandam.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasada Shiva. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham